Yo, what is going on, everybody? I am Canada's Own, and today we are fixing the Mavs post-elimination from the play-in. AD absolutely played his ass off in the play-in. But what happens when you don't have a Luka Doncic or a secondary scorer like a Kyrie Irving to bail you out when your other superstar, is having a good game? You end up losing anyway. AD has a spectacular game. They fall short. They miss the playoffs completely after being in contention for a title just the season prior. Celtics two-peat it. That's what, their third finals in 3 seasons? So they go back-to-back. Draft lottery. Where are we? Top 10? Top 15? Ugh, 12th. Not ideal. Staff signing. Goal is to keep Jason Kidd. I certainly do not blame him. Now, in this, the sim certainly favors the Mavs, but I think that Daniel Gafford might have to go, if I'm being honest. I think Gaff is a guy who's got to go. I think Caleb Martin's a guy who's got to go. I think PJ's got to go. Clay probably has to go. Like, this team is going to be in need of a teardown and a quick retool, because you've got Kyrie, you have Anthony Davis. Obviously, the window is still there, but it's a small window. We have maximum 3 years before Anthony Davis can be completely gone. 2 years minimum. We've got this season and next. I am going to try and move Daniel Gafford to get us up in the draft. If I can get us to like pick 8, or we send him, no, that won't work. So let's look at a team that doesn't have a center, or at least a quality center. Like Brooklyn's got Clax. Holy cow, they've got so many firsts. New Orleans could use a center. 15 million too much. Herb is hurt. Kelly Olynyk. This isn't gonna work. I'll give away that Lakers pick. Deal. All right, we're picking 5 now. We trade away the backup center for potential of landing a big time piece here. Let's see what the trade offers are. Not even close to what is worthy of the 5th overall pick for me. We're gonna look who is available. Who do we think should be next piece? Kasparishak Shonis is in the Hawks video that you guys will see tomorrow. It's Thursday, I think. It is Thursday while I'm recording this. The 24th, if I'm not mistaken. Yes. VJ Edgecombe is always a valid piece. Jeremiah Fears is there. Will Riley is there. Carter Bryant is there. I think in the top, you got to look at... Let's look. We're going to have Kyrie. I'm going to make him a 2, though. I'm going to be honest. And Clay's going to end up being a 3, and I think Najee or PJ is going to have to go. Or Clay goes to the bench, which is also fine. But then Christie is there as well. So I think we're going point guard here. We go point guard. We make Kyrie a 2. Let's see, who are the best available guards? It looks like it's Jeremiah Fears, and that's what we're going to do. 5th overall out of Oklahoma. We take Jeremiah Fears. He is a 75 at 18. I am totally okay with that. Kyrie. He gets an ugly deal from the Rockets. I'm going to try and do that bridge deal just like what they extended him on previously. Will he accept 32? Oh, okay. So if we can get him at that, I think that's very, very good. Now we're going to go straight to it. We're going to change, because now we have to build around Kyrie and AD. So the 2 and the 4 are locked up for the remainder of this video, basically. I think we're going to do 3 years. So when Kyrie's extension is done. So we got 3 years to turn this around, because Kai will be 36, AD will be 35, and then this team's window shuts. Because the older these guys get, the less likely it is that they're going to succeed. We absolutely need a point guard. I think Jaden Hardy and Jeremiah Fears are great, but if we can move these 2 to land us a stopgap guard, I think we do that. And then we play 3. We're going to have Clay and Max. Kyrie's going to miss all of next season, I think. Or up until the All-Star break, we'll say. PJ Najee. AD, Kelly Olynyk, maybe OMP, and then Derek Lively, Kessler Edwards. So we got to move Dwight Powell, Caleb Martin, Kelly Olynyk. All right, we got a lot to get going here. So we're gonna look at it. Kelly Olynyk. I feel like we should be able to move him. That's a valuable veteran. Question is for what? GG Jackson in Memphis. Deal. And then we look at, what is he, a power forward? We could change him to a 3. We move a guy like Najee, who doesn't sim very well in 2K. PJ sims a little better. And we look here. We look at possible centers. It's a little thin. Charlotte would give us 2. Deal. Now we look. We're going to have Kyrie and Max, PJ, and then it's going to be GG playing the 3. It's going to be AD and OMP. I would love to get rid of Caleb Martin right now. And maybe Brandon Williams. How did he play? Maybe we'll hang on to Brandon Williams for now. A first-round pick from the Bulls. Deal. Not going to be the most realistic of videos, I will be honest. But I feel like in order to turn a team around as quickly as Dallas needs it, we're going to have to get a little unrealistic because I do not believe in this team in real life. Let's look at the contract extension, see if there's anyone. AD is there. I'm not really worried about it. Actually, PJ, how much? All right, let's do that. I would love to have PJ back for the remainder of this video. I feel like he's a little too valuable to not. And then if we can get Derek Lively. That's a beautiful extension. AD, you might as well... Even if it's just the 1 year. Put a 1 year extension on it. Perfect. AD is locked up for the next 3 years. So there it is. Your timer is there. It's AD and it's Kyrie. You've got 3 years. All the salaries we just filled out are super tradable, which is the best part because if they flop, they can just be gone. We can get rid of them and we don't have to worry about it. They are too cheap to not be able to trade. So untouchables, AD, Kyrie, probably Jeremiah Fears as well. Actually, you know what? I'm going to be honest. He's not safe. Rotation for the year. I want it to be a 10-man. Brandon Williams, I don't think is going to be my starter. As good as he's been, probably got to go to Jeremiah Fears. Actually, okay, Chris Boucher. I'm going to keep it a buck. Probably isn't going to play. If he does, it's not going to be a whole lot. I'll play him 10 minutes. Jaden Hardy needs to be playing. Gigi and him can each get 22. See who battles it out. PJ's what, a 3? They want to start Dante Exum. No. We're not even going to play Dante unless somebody's really struggling. Someone's got to really suck for us to not play them. Brandon Williams is there. We go up to Fears. Oof, I don't know how I feel about the Clay starting. What does Fears got? 25. We'll give 25 to Jaden as well. He's going to be the 6th man. They're going to split minutes, basically, for the starting point guard spot. Then we look. Who else is down here? Kessler Edwards has probably got to play a good little bit. Even if it's just 10 minutes, him and Boosh. Actually, you know what? I'll play Kessler Edwards. He's taller, isn't he? Oh my god, he is not even close. They're both kind of short. Guess we will go Boosh then. 13 minutes to him. Is there anybody else? I feel like OMP might need some minutes. Just for the sake of development. But I mean, Christie needs his minutes as well. It's fine. We will play OMP for the sake of development. He will get 15. What did he play this year? He will get 12. How much did Brandon Williams play? Probably a little more than that, yeah. He'll get 14. Max Christie did get a minute jump this year, yeah. GG, same thing. That efficiency, if he's struggling, the minutes will dip swiftly. And then, boom, there we go. We'll have a couple extra minutes for Chris Boucher. We will play an 11-man rotation. Prioritize the health. If you make the playoffs, anything can happen, but you got to get there first. So we're going to get simulating now. I'm going to stop in just a bit here. When I see you guys next, it'll probably be the trade deadline unless we are coasting. Then I'll see you guys at the end of the regular season. All right, y'all. We're at the deadline. This team is a top 5 seed in the West, I believe. I forgot the last time I checked the standings. It was about 10 games ago. But we need a bona fide scorer. Kyrie is supposed to come back soon. It says he's healthy already. But, I mean, I think I'm going to let him start playing around the 65-game mark. Would be about a full year recovery. So this is the deal I've got here. Now, it is risky. Oh my God, it's not. There's no option anymore. They extended him for $28.5 million. I'm moving Clay, PJ, and Jaden Hardy and this Hornets top 5 protected pick that isn't going to convey because they're going to get it in the top 5 for Dame. And then also Pete Nance for salary. Oh my God, I didn't think it would go through. Okay, so now... we're at the 50-game mark. I'm gonna keep Kyrie on the bench as much as I would love to play him. So we will go like this, 15 to these guys. We're gonna give Brandon Williams these last 15-ish minutes, and then we'll dot a few minutes in there for each of these guys. And then let's do, honestly, 30. No, I'm afraid that they're gonna get hurt is the problem. So let's go. Let's give him to OMP. He's having a very good season. 35% from 3, 42% from the field. I will take that from him. All right. We will sim to the contract extension deadline. Kyrie's going in the lineup. 37 and 13, by the way, and down goes Chris Boucher. Kyrie comes back in 4 games. We get Kyrie Irving back. Just 4 games. All we got to do is make it 4 games. Perfect. Kyrie Irving, welcome back to the lineup. How's Dante been playing? 40% from 3. Good defense. I guess I can live with it. Let's get John Isaac in there. Kessler Edwards has cooled well off, so we can drop those minutes. Brandon Williams, same thing. Oof, very inefficient, so I think we're going to take those completely away. There's your rotation for the remainder of the season. I'm going to get simulating now after we check the contract extensions. Then, yep, all right, we're good to go. I will see you guys when we make the playoffs. All righty, we are trying to break the curse here, boys. When I start recording, I stopped here because Max Christie just had bruised his left hip. We have like 2 games left of the year. There's no way a major injury happens in these last few games, right? Oh my God, we survived the season. That never happens. Jokic is your MVP. Coop, Rookie of the Year. RJ Barrett, 6th Man of the Year. So I guess he's benched for Brandon Ingram now. Emob, Depoy, Dalton Connect wins Most Improved. Pretty damn good numbers. Anthony Edwards wins Clutch Player of the Year. Kenny Atkinson, the Cavs go 62-20. Somehow we don't get Executive of the Year picking up Damian Lillard at the deadline. We finish as the 3 seed. We get OKC in the first round, which is not ideal, but we think about it. We added at the deadline. I'm sure OKC probably stayed about the same. They have, Shea, Lou, J-Dub, Chet, iHeart. It's the exact same team. Show you guys the player stats really fast. Kyrie came back. Very good player. Took a seat, became the 3rd option there. Played 21 games, started all 21 of them. The 3 that he appeared in were just the assistant coach inserting him into a game just at random just because after he had recovered from his injury. So he barely played in those, but 21 games, averages 18, 3, and 4 on basically 50, 40, 90, 50, 37, 90. Okay, I can live with it. Dame comes over, leads the way in scoring. AD is right there with a double-double almost. Kyrie, you guys saw. Jeremiah Fears, very strong rookie season. Gigi was very good. Coming back from injury, inserted him into the starting lineup. He played very well. Derek Lively, double-double with a block and a half. I will take that all day. Let's see how game 1 in Dallas goes. Remember, OKC is a very good 6 seed. We do take it, though. Comfortably. 19-point victory. AD gave it to him. How did Chet play? Yeah, Chet's got the AD assignment. He had a tough game. Blocked him 6 times, but hey, he only had 13 points. Game 2. We take both in Dallas. 38 from Kyrie, 23 from Dame. Chet has a much, much better game this time, but AD locked in on the defensive end. Game 3 in OKC. Take this, take the series. That is big. 46 points between the rookie and AD as AD blocks 2 or steals 2 and blocks 4. What a game. Chet, again, 6 blocks. He's having a great defensive series. Sweep him. Oh my God, we dismantle OKC. Ty Jerome. Back in OKC, if I'm not mistaken, right? Yes. Okay. Has himself a game, but it wasn't enough. Dame, just pretty average spread. 4 blocks from Derek Lively, 2 from Kyrie, 2 from Gigi, 1 from AD, a steal, 4 steals from Jeremiah Fears, the rookie. What a game. We get Minnesota in round 2. They are looking like, oh my God, I thought AD was out. Oh, I was about to throw up. Dante, Ant, Jaden McDaniels, Julius Randle, Naz Reid. So either Rudy's coming off the bench or they got rid of his ass. So we can take a look, actually, because I'm curious. Rudy is, he's out for at least a couple games, would be my guess. Let's see how game 1 in Minnesota goes. We drop it by 1. Ant has an objectively bad game for his standards. Kyrie and AD have great games, but Dame shoots himself out of it a little bit. Nobody really played like terribly, though. Like if the worst guy on the night is a shot under 50%, I can't really complain. Game 2, Ant has a better-ish game, but Dame redeems himself big time with 30-plus point performance. Game 3 in Dallas. We drop it, though, by 4. The ones we lose are close. The ones we win have been by a wide margin. We win again, and again, a 12-point win. Jeremiah Fears, the rookie, 28 points in 22 minutes. What a game. Game 5 back in Minnesota. We drop it. 40 from Ant. That was the Anthony Edwards game. He's getting the 40 bomb for game 6. We lose by 1 again. So if we look at this, game 1 we lose by 1. Game 2 we lose by 4. And then we get blown out here in game 5. Game 6 we lose by 1. So we had 3 games decided by 4 points or less, and we couldn't pull a single one out for a victory, which sucks. Ant and the T-Wolves look unstoppable, but they drop it in 6 to the Cavs behind Donovan Mitchell's 25 a game. Now everything is set up. Draft lottery. I don't believe we have any picks. That Hornets pick that we traded away. Oh, it's at 7 to Memphis. Or no. Oh, it's the Bucks. Okay. The Bucks are going to lose that pick, I think. Where is it? Oh, the Hornets dropped to 3, but they kept their pick, so we fleeced Milwaukee there, which is big for us. But they're picking at 20 via New Orleans. Where are we picking? Do we have any up top? I don't think we do. We've got our own at 27, and then it doesn't look like we have another one anywhere else. I think, okay, Jason Kidd, we're obviously going to try and bring back. Give him the full, but just in case, we will offer some money to other coaches here, like Mark Daigneault. I would love to take away from OKC. Let's see. We get Jason Kidd. We're going to pick him up. There we go. The head coach has returned. We go to the draft. On draft night, who do we have that's expendable? Jeremiah Fears. I would love to keep him around to back up Dame. Kyrie and Max Christie is great. Dante Exum, Gigi Jackson. I think we've got to look for a small forward this offseason. And I think OMP was fine, though. Like John Isaac, I wouldn't be opposed to moving. Chris Boucher, Kessler Edwards. Okay. Let's try and trade finder just some of the minimum salary guys. Just to capitalize on some value. There you go. 2 first-round picks from the Hawks. Going to make that trade all day. Same deal with Kessler. Let's do John Isaac. Pick 19 and Tyler Smith. I would not be opposed to this. Actually, I want future first because I want to be able to make a splash at the small forward position potentially. How about Brandon Williams? Like, the efficiency is just not worth it for the investment. Boom. 2 first-round picks from Sacramento. Beautiful. AJ Debanza goes 1 to the Magic. That's a pretty good pickup for them. So we'll have Dame and Jeremiah Fears, Kyrie and Max Christie, probably Gigi Jackson and Dante Exum, but definitely going to re-sign him and then possibly sign and trade for a big-time small forward. AD and OMP, Derek Lively, Kessler Edwards. Would love to find a backup center here. Maybe we propose a trade. We look at OMP, and we go to someone who's got like a top 10-ish pick. Say, hey, whoever, let's look at like pick 7 or 8. Let's go 8 with Phoenix. Would they do that straight up? A second? Okay. All right. We're going to look through. Oh, Paul George goes back to fucking Philly? Or am I tweaking? That's ridiculous. Okay. That's fascinating. Darren Peterson goes 3. 4 is Caleb Wilson. Oh, Ty Jerome in the 5th for Kawhi and Norman Powell. And they draft Nate Ament the 4. Elijah Arenas goes 6. 7 is Darius Akuff. At 8, we should have our pick of the lot of centers. I think we're going to go Chris Sinak, because he's just under 7 foot tall. And then Elson Harrington, I don't mind having. Floyd Badunga. Let's see if we can trade this as well, just to get out of the pick. Yeah, let's move that. See if we can get a Phoenix, a first and a second. Deal. All right, enjoy that pick. We're going to get out of here. We're going to sign Sinak. Team player options, Gigi. Going to pick him up. QOs, Pete Nance, Deuces, my man. Moratorium now. Let's look at the small forward market. Let's see. Hopefully, Jalen Williams can leave. Doesn't look like it because the Thunder are going to match that offer. Ben Mathurin is there. He's not a bad option. We do have $15 million here, though. Oh. I wonder if he would take that. If we can pick up Ben Mathurin, that's some serious trade bait that we would have. And he's going to sign. They offer sheet him, but we basically just screwed over Indiana. So before teams start signing guys, let's look at the small forward market. Jaylen Brown's going to be untouchable. Riza Shea will be untouchable. Lowry's there. It's a little rich for my liking. OG is a little unproductive in 2K. MPJ is there. Is not a bad one. Trey Murphy isn't a bad one. Asar Thompson is certainly possible. Let's offer them GG. Obviously, we would take on $7 million, too much, but that's where this comes in. Not Derek Lively. I could live trading. Okay, this might go through. It doesn't. They want a second, they'll give us a first. There's your small forward. And then let's try and make a move using Chris Sinak and Gershon Yabusele to pick us up a better backup power forward. We're going to take Sinak. That's not what I wanted to do. And Yabusele, give me a better backup 4. Jimmy is not a power forward. Denny is definitely a dude. Don't worry, I got all the stuff in the world. I got all the stuff in the world. Don't you worry, it's coming. It's coming. I will give up the farm for Denny Avdia. This is going a lot better than I thought it would. We've got Denny to back up Anthony Davis. Or, hear me out, we go like this. We look at Denny. Oh my god, he's an 88? Holy cow. And then he would start over Asar. We could move Max Christie and Dante Exum then for backup 4. That might be what we do here. Power forward. Max Christie at the 4 gets way better, so then we can trade him. Toby at the 3 gets marginally better, so we might as well make that move as well. Let's look at what we've got. So now we trade Christie and Exum for backup 4. We're going to keep flipping these pieces. I'm going to keep you guys here for it. So we go Christie, because that's $8 million. We go Exum, it's $11 million. And there's some serious value there. Show me the 4s. Bobby Portis. Efficiency is buns. Let's see. Jalen Johnson's too expensive. We could get Nikola Jovic still. Miles Bridges, no. Kyle Filipowski, I'm not opposed. Josh Hart is definitely a guy. Take on $7 million. CJ. Are you kidding me? 600 grand more than allowed. Toby. This is too much now. Like, we wouldn't be getting similar value back. Yeah, but then we're balanced out for salaries. This is like a massive overpay, I think, for Josh Hart. There's got to be something else there. Jimmy, we can't afford. Julius, we can't afford. Can't afford any of these guys. Keldon, we can't afford. Amen Thompson, we can afford. The Rockets would take on too much. Hold on now. The ultimate overpay. Oh! I thought maybe. There's got to be something here. Scotty Barnes. But the money. The money is the issue. Let's look. Keep going. Ron Holland, too expensive. Zion, too expensive, though. Cam Boozer, he did just get drafted. Are we for real? Okay, so now this is some. We are a backup shooting guard away from a crazy offseason. Jordan Goodwin's efficiency is pretty buns, but I mean, if that's what we can get, that's what we can get. I will pick up Dennis Schroeder. Certainly need a backup 5. That isn't going to regress. Thomas Bryant is there. I'll give you NBA money, my man. Freddie, just to try and flip him. Beautiful, beautiful. Okay. Now, if we take some of the minimums we just picked up, like Freddie, and like Jordan Goodwin, can we find a shooting guard on the market here for us? Ben Seraph is a little too underdeveloped. Deuce, the efficiency is so buns. Don't connect, can play the 2. Thank you, Los Angeles. We've got good graces. Now we finally fleece Rob Pelinka instead of getting fleeced like Nico Harrison. Player progression. Please don't kill Dame, AD, and Kyrie. Dame stays the same. Kyrie only drops 1. Or Kyrie goes up because he's finally healthy. Holy crap. AD only drops 1. Dame doesn't regress. Everybody else gets better. This is glorious. We're going to prioritize health throughout the regular season. 30 to the starters. 30 to Denny. Asar does not need that many minutes. He will play 28, though. He's going to play. Connect, get 20. We got a first overall pick off the bench, dude. Fears. What do we think? Asar for 27. 20 there. And then first man in is going to be Day'Ron, followed by probably Dennis Schroeder, then Thomas Bryant, then Toby, then Kenny Hustle, then Bogey. 9-man rotation. First game of the year is against Utah. We blow them out. Second game of the year is against OMP and Phoenix. We beat them as well. I am very excited for this team. Let's get to simulating. I'll see you guys at the deadline if we've got to add. Otherwise, straight to the end of the regular season. Alrighty, boys. 70-win season for the Dallas Mavericks. 1.5 seasons, or I guess 2 full seasons now post-Luka trade. He does win MVP in a Clippers jersey, so the Lakers royally screwed that one up. There it is. Coach of the year, 70-12. Executive of the year, 70-12 for your Dallas Mavericks. I doubt we get any love, but maybe we get no love. AD doesn't make all defensive first either. He does make all defensive second team. Thankfully, averages 19 and 8 this year. 50, 33, 88 splits. Rookie teams, Cam Boozer off the bench. 10.5, 5.5, 3 assists, a steal and a block. Spectacular efficiency. Jaden Quintance is there. How did Chris Sinak do? I guess he didn't play. I'm actually curious. Did he play? He played 14 games in Portland. Wow, that sucks for him. But we were the 1 seed. We get the Blazers in round 1. The standings. We ran away with the Western Conference this year. However, teams are still very good. We get the Blazers, who are run out. Probably Scoot, Shaden. Oh, I lied. Will Riley is there. Tumani Kamara. Jaren Jackson is now there with Donovan Clingan at the 5. See how game 1 goes. We do win it by 25 points. AD has his way with Jaren clearly. Game 2. And that hurts. The bench is still a 9-man rotation. We look fine. Game 2. We take it as well. Heading to Portland now for game 3. We win game 4 in Portland. We take it. Off to round 2 to get Luka and the Clippers, who traded away Kawhi and Norman Powell this offseason. Zoo is an 88 at the center spot. Game 1 in Dallas, we take it. Game 2, we take it. Game 3 in Los Angeles, we do drop it. We take it. We take game 4 in LA, and we get it done in 5. We get the T-Wolves, who knocked us off in round 2 last year in 6. The exact same team, they're running back. Literally the exact same team. We've got a new addition at the 3 there with Asar Thompson. Let's see, game 1 in Dallas, we win. Game 2 in Dallas, goes to Minnesota. Let's see. We take the 3rd and the 4th, get it done in 5. Okay, get it done in 6. There it is. Anthony Edwards gets finals MVP, and the losing team, Cade, gets it for the Pistons, who traded Asar for Gigi Jackson, who is starting. So it's the Gigi Jackson Asar Thompson Bowl. Let's see. Jalen Duren, Ron Holland, Jaden Ivey, Cade Cunningham. It's a very good team. Cade is ridiculous in the sim. We do take game 1, though, in Dallas. We drop game 2. We take game 3. We take game 4. And we get it done in 5. The Dallas Mavericks, I'm curious, finals MVP is probably going to be Kyrie Irving. It goes to AD. 19, 8, 2.5. 2 steals almost, just under 2 blocks. 56, 57, 88 splits. Spectacular season. Let's see how the playoff stats looked. Who led the way throughout the season, or throughout the playoffs? Basically the same scoring order that we had during the regular season. Denny plays 1 game, 12, 5, and 5, gets hurt. The first round, it was led by AD, then Kyrie, then Dame. Second round, AD, Kai, Cam, Dame. Conference finals, AD led the way. Oh, Kyrie led the way. AD had a tough series. Dame had a tough series. Toby was very efficient for us in those games, averages 12 on 62% from the field. Then in the NBA Finals, AD leads the way, followed closely by Kyrie, Derek Lively, Jeremiah Fears, and Damian Lillard. So we get Dame his first, Kyrie gets his second, AD gets his second. A lot of these guys get their first rings. Toby gets his first. Who else is an older guy, I guess? Dennis Schroeder gets his first, if I'm not mistaken. Right? Yep. Thomas Bryant gets a ring. Bogey gets his first. Yep. All right. So we're able to get it done in 2 seasons. So the window closes in a year, but we're able to pull it off in 2. So with that being said, that is going to do it for this one. A successful rebuild, thankfully. Don't forget, I make new videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 5 p.m. PST. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you all in the next one. Peace.